Sports Cards Magazine here. Adyra Rajan, 22 points, 6 3-pointers. But before we talk about those brilliant marks and the fact that you've surpassed 300 for your career, approaching 150 for this season, I want to talk about the defensive effort to beat a really quality Westlake team. 7 points in the second half, 2 field goals in the second half, no field goals in the fourth quarter. As I said to your brilliant teammate and friend Sarah Aldeguer, I don't think that part of Fairmont Prep gets the respect and the recognition that it deserves. Just how much does it mean to you against another open caliber team, high level Division I team, that you could put that performance together in the second half?
I think, we've lost some games we shouldn't have lost, and those we took them really well in the sense where we knew what we had to work on, and I think it was mainly our defense and our boxing out and rebounding. And I think today was like a great example of us executing, because I think everyone on our team was hitting and boxing out, and just doing the little things that we need to do in order to win close games. And I think it really showed in the second half, because our first half was a little iffy, we were doing it, but some possessions we weren't. Second half we really locked down, and we did what we needed to do, and it really worked well. So I think this is a great jump start for us going into the playoffs for sure.
Most definitely. Adyra, like you and I talked about after the Adyra game, obviously we saw it against both Brentwood and San Clemente. And you just mentioned it. We were doing it some possessions, but we weren't doing it every possession.
Yeah.
This group was committed every possession, even when you got up 10 and continued to be up double digits in the fourth quarter. The group never stopped. It was almost like you ladies were just kind of backing off a little bit offensively to make sure that you had maximum energy at the defensive end. Just what does that say about not only the character and the will and the determination of a group that is 7 strong, but also the fact that that's what it's going to take, whether it's Open Division or Division I. That's what it's going to take to win playoff games.
Yeah, we're a small group, but we're a hardworking group. We know it, and we're going to give whatever we can have and whatever we can take. Our goal was to make Open, and hopefully we stay in Open after today's game. But yeah, I think we're ready to compete against the best, and yeah, we had some off games, but we're back now. We know exactly what we need to work on, and this little off week for us before playoffs is going to make us even better. And I think we're going to give a really good competition for all the Open teams.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I shared with you because you know how much respect I have for the work that you put in the gym. You are an absolute tireless worker, whether it's spending time with Alyssa over the summer or obviously during the high school season. So to not have the usual Adyra brilliance in a Brentwood game or a San Clemente game, how good is it as it felt for you? We expected against Pacifica Christian and Avalon, you can probably name your total in those games, but especially in a game like today, 6 3-pointers, a lot of them in the flow of the offense. Just how reassuring is that for you personally going into the playoffs? That it's hey, maybe that's just a product of fatigue. We're playing a lot of games, traveling a lot, playing a lot of high-level teams, but to know that you're locked in at the right time as well.
It's a long season. There are going to be games where we're playing good, we're playing bad. Half the players playing good, playing bad. It's a season, and it's going to be ups and downs, but all that matters is how you bounce back from it. And I think even though our squad is little, I think we bounce back from things really well. And this is really setting the tone for us going into playoffs, and I know we're going to be great.
You are such a team player, but if you'll indulge me for a moment, like I said, if it's a very fruitful and very prosperous postseason run, you're approaching the all-time junior record. Obviously, you've already surpassed 300 for your career. That's a byproduct of so much hard work, so much sacrifice. I know that you don't define yourself by the numbers, but they're, like I said, they're just a byproduct of someone that loves the game so much. If I had asked freshman Adyra, that we'd even be having these conversations, that already over 300 as a junior, approaching 150 for a season, we can always aspire and dream to that, but just how proud does it make you that it's the product of just such a commitment, such a focus, such a discipline to wanting to make yourself the best you can possibly be?
Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I think I've had a pretty good junior year so far, but I'm not done yet. I'm ready to have more, and I think I have great teammates, and I think we're we're gonna go far, and they help me. They give me open shots, and yeah, I'm very grateful. And I wouldn't be anywhere without them and my coaching, my parents. But yeah, I'm not done yet. So.
Awesome. Well, that's the best news if you're a Fairmont Prep Huskies fan. Again, 22 today, 6 3-pointers, but probably walking out of the gym most proud of the defensive effort for her in the group to be able to limit a 22-win Westlake team to 7 points and 2 field goals in the second half. Adyra, fantastic job. Congratulations.
Thank you, so.